Let me tell you a motherfucking lesson that I learned. Damn. That's some rice I bought back there. I bought a big old can of rice, and I also bought some really cute containers to break down products that I buy in bulk. And so it's a little bit of rice left in there, and I gotta find me a container now. I got it. Because the cute containers that I bought weren't enough. Anyway, words. It's a lesson that I learned about words, how words are magical. Words are magical, and depending on the manifestation or the prayer and the intent behind your words, you can motherfucking manifest an outcome intentionally or unintentionally. And I'm going to give you an example. A couple years ago, some girlfriends and I were sitting at the round table having a talk. And we were complaining about the status of men. Complaining. You know, everybody talking about the experiences that they had. And I had semi-adopted this model in order to compromise myself with relationship goals, compromising my standards and my morals, even my principles, to try to meet someone where they are and assist in the system. And let me tell you what I mean. In our discussion, I remember clearly, because at this time, like I said, I was living this shit. I was adopting this shit, right? And I was saying, yo, you know what's fucked up? That niggas can't even get basic shit right. Like, I'm not even a lot. And I'm not asking for too much. I'm asking for basic shit. You know what I'm saying? I require basic shit like respect, communication, understanding. Like the shit that you want for yourself as a guy oftentimes equivalent to the very same shit that I want for myself as a woman. And as a man, I believe when I hear niggas talk all this shit, I believe that they be wanting just basic shit. You know, I always hear men are not difficult. They're very easy. You know, they just want basic shit covered. And then I cover the basic shit, but then my fucking basic needs can't be met. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these niggas, right? This is me talking. Like, right? And, I had adopted that model, you know, for a couple of years. Like, these niggas, man, they can't even do basic. They can't even get basic. You know, they can't even put the groundwork in and get the groundwork right, right? And then, you know, due to what I believe manifestation and the power of my words, you know, I wasn't really fully even aware at that time how powerful words can be. You know what I'm saying? And I really wasn't fully aware at the time that what I was basically manifesting, because I was focusing a lot of intent on it unintentionally. What I was focusing on was the basics of relationship. Because I was about to say something about masculinity, but yeah, I was fucking getting in tune and trying to get people to understand that as individuals, you may require a lot. So we need to start at the basics, right? And the basics is not being met, then it's a problem. But you know what? Took me a couple of months down the road after that to realize the power of my motherfucking words, and how I'm talking about niggas not being able to fucking meet the basics when They did meet the basics. I still wasn't motherfucking satisfied. Because you know what? You know what I learned? Real shit. I'm not a basic bitch. Let's just put that shit out there. I'm not a basic bitch. I'm not your average. I'm sicker than your average, in the words of Biggie, right? And it is because of who I am as an individual, including my accolades that I'm coming with, that makes me above basic. And I'm not saying this to commercialize myself or to advertise myself. That's not what it's about. I'm trying to explain to you the point is that when my friend and somebody that I care about came to me and told me it's time to go from healing to happy, right? I took that on as somewhat of a challenge because most days I was happy and I was good, and then I'd have a day or two where I really wasn't good, and I realized that I needed some answers about some shit, right? And in one of those days that I needed some answers about some shit, I came to realize that I was manifesting the basic principalities of men, the basic shit. I was manifesting that shit unintentionally, and I was manifesting it because I had made that like a mantra, sort of. You know what I'm saying? Like I made it like, niggas got to get the basic shit right, and then we could get somewhere. No. Basic shit is for basic motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And because I hold myself to a certain esteem individually, because I know who I am, that is why I could not be complacent, and I could not be comfortable with somebody else's basics, because everybody seems to have a different definition of what it is. But I know one thing, because again, of the type of person that I am, basic ain't gonna fucking do. Basic at this point in my life is a low fucking vibe. It's and I finally get another understanding of going from healing to happiness. Because healing is a lifelong journey. I don't believe, it's just me, I don't believe at this point in my life that you ever stop fucking healing. Because we have been through so much, and some of the shit that we've been through, we don't even understand why. And until we get the fucking lesson from it, is the only time we'll be able to begin to heal from it. So I believe healing is a lifelong journey. Nonetheless, I refuse to allow my healing process to keep me from being happy. I fuck them being opposing factors. They gotta be fucking correlation. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be, instead of going like this, healing and happiness and going like this, I need healing and happiness to start going like this. You get what I'm saying? Working in coordination with each other. And I've come to understand about myself that I'm not fucking basic. I'm anything but fucking basic. And that is why I am not and was not happy with the basic levels that niggas was bringing to me, because their basic and my basic not only was two different things, but a lot of the time their basic was a whole lower level that I know that is not me. I'm not attracted to. I don't like. I'm not built for. I'm not with that shit. I've been maybe, possibly, because I gotta give myself the benefit of the doubt. I have to, right? Maybe basic shit was back when I was in high school, or what the elders would call puppy love, when you figuring out some shit and you finding out some shit and you trying some shit. It's all a part of building yourself and building who you are. But now who I am in this part of my life at this age, with the experience that I have and how I've I built myself up, and you too. I'm speaking in terms of myself, but this applies to you too, because you know where you at. You know what you've been through. You know what you overcame. You know what you're able to bring into the community. I ain't gonna say the fucking table. Fuck the table. We keep talking about this fucking raggedy ass motherfucking table, and tables don't last long. You understand what I'm saying? Tables are a material possession that has very nice decor, but a lot of time they don't last long. And the building of a foundation, because foundations last not just decades, but millennials. You understand? So in the building of the foundation of where you at now, you gotta fucking understand that it's nothing fucking basic about you. The ones that came before you, right, did not fucking break barriers and make a staple for the family namesake in being basic, right? And so here you are, you're born, you got a legacy not only to uphold and maintain, and a future legacy coming into your name, but you also know, like I said, the ones that came before you set a fucking stage for this shit. So it's nothing fucking like your bloodline. There's nothing fucking basic about your shit. Nothing basic about your shit, right? So when you get to this fucking stage in your life, when you have more input, more value, you done move a little bit of furniture around and you finagled a couple of bagels and shit. The basic fucking level seems